Coverage of the NBA here on T Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and you. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Harlan and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave. Oh, Rudy. Very understand. Season's still in its fledglings, but enough basketball has been played to see how this year's rookie class now to see who's in the race for the Rookie of the Year hardware. Well, you look in the top 5 current amidst some terrific less, and there's still plenty.
And he's going. They're going to get better.
So the Oaks got Williams, and it's Bemps. They've got Smart, Yakam, there's Collison, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Collison, who will hit the Sun season. Ovix on the 9-footer.
The whole team sets the example.
But anyway, so a 3-point chance for him.
And how about that body contact?
Looking at who's Cornette, he's checked in. Jeremy Grant comes in for Porter. And Norman Powell subbed in for Marcus Smart. For the Suns, Richard Bear. Robertson comes in for DeAndre Bembry. And in for Lou Williams.
When Collins takes shots from more than capable of knocking them down.
To Robertson. Passes the jump. Ball around. Here's Grimm. Nope.
Shot there. Look. Go.
Very so far, lead but the action for the cheer so far. The Hawks guy out to use
at first quarter.
After it, I mean, extremely.
Powell's there with Normal. Pascalsi, and there's Jarrett, and it's Cornet. Good.
When you're not at your best, we're still a game and equitable.
Looking at the box, pull it out, but tangible. That's what one.
And ready to go. Let's as the Sun quarter gets going for the Sun. They've got Leaf. It's Culver, Holmes, in at the attempt of the night.
And he was at 73.
And the Hawks for a look here. DeMarcus Cousins. He's for Luke. John comes in for Porter. He's in for Siakam. And Mark in for Darren Collison. Let's it go. Porter kicks to Smart. The inside. And throws coming up all with the foul.
Pretty clearly.
This is his free throw of
what he can get in the free throw line. His number, one of his strength season.
The Suns making it here. Go again. Second from the line. We've got in the second quarter. And swings it up for the Suns by 2. The second chance. So the other way. After this one, they're off to take on this. That will be a getaway game for them. A 1-game road.
And but a distributor, well, Porter wearing really.
In the half. Williams against Smart and the Cousins.
Great defense things. Cousins, he's relentless.
And he gets and the whistle on the shot.
The defender all over him.
The Hawks shoot 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Powell. So he gets them both.
Yeah, 9 tag.
And here's Jones. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds it to Jackson. Those coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
A season ago, about 80% when they got to.
And a game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach out. The Hawks under up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by. David. Thanks, Dave. And we'll be back shortly halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Boy, rejections in the playoffs last the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Yeah, the relationship between the players and the referees, it's always an ongoing process, and it's definitely getting better. But last year we had the highest number of new referees in the history of the NBA, and so you're going to have a growing pains when you have younger guys and understanding the culture of the league. But I like the way that we're going, and those rejections were warranted. Some of them weren't. I just look at that year as that just happened. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to hold players and referees accountable to last season. I think we need a little bit more context before we make a decision on player ejections, flagrants, and things like that. Just
Michael Porter's out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Smart, and there's Collison, it's Cousins, and it's center down the middle. They're the group for Dwayne to start in the second half. And it's with the ball. 8-point game. Teardrop shot, and the rejection by Cousins.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here,
You just have to manage the clock correctly. Sometimes it's easier said than done if you also want to get a good look.
And the passer floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Williams against Collins. Offensive bound. And jump by Bear.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, there was the box out. No letting him roll that freely on the glass.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Siakam. And he can't extend the lead to doubles. And so it's the home team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been in some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back right after this. And now let's go to a play from earlier. You are State Farm, first of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice. All right, look at the precision on this pass. Put it on platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Setting the floor for the Suns. Jaren Jackson is with Holmes. Then it's Jones. Then it's Williams. And it's Robertson in at the 3.
Oh, that's not the kind of NBA defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Smart kicks to Siakam. Pass to Powell. Launches it. Rebounded by Holmes. He's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Jones on the wing. Jackson passes to Williams. The 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Bucks leading by 6. Smart dishes to Grant. Back to Smart. Siakam finds Smart. Over Williams. Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, the mid-range lost art. Nice bust, Smart.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Suns. And the Suns call too. They're down by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field. A lot of those should come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus, consistency.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. The shot by Williams, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're leading by 8. But they get it back. Porter, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
You know, maybe not one of the elite sharps, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk. Up by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks making a change here. Smart in. Now let's go sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got us to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. His team, if we can get some defensive stops here, we can win this game. It's down to who it more. Kevin?
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Jumping the chance to lead at the line.
Timeout called. The Suns, they're behind by 7. There are 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams inside the line. Up again. And the second chance effort.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those two things.
And they go to intentional foul. He drops the first. That increases their lead to 6.
Combination of size and strength. Cousins a tough cover. I mean, overpowering.
maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a bet.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
And so the Hawks take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or the fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
There were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for the intuitiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That for now. For Weber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time.